Hello, 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 and welcome to another RANGROOCAST with me, Rang-a-roo. Today's something a little bit different with a 1v2 on a Destruct. This is Conquest, yes, this is the Conquest it seems. But anyway, on Nato's side we have A432, which is playing by himself, which makes this quite interesting. On the Pact side we have Pvt.Rick PT and Sanity76. And the map is, let me just check what map this is real fast. I really should have checked beforehand. I do apologise. It is Vastabutin. Vastabutin is map. Like the map, they're always mentioned lots of dead area all around and a very open map with a main city in the middle to really fight over. So let's speed up the deployment phase and get things going, sorry. Let's see what A432 is bringing up. Some Rolands, slow things down. Roland 2s, a lot of Gazelles of cannons. A few trucks of infantry. A couple Hueys. We had two Hinds with probably VDVs now. Delphin coming up from Pvt.Rick PT. So-called flying over as well. Pvt.Rick getting some BTR 60s. Sanity 76 going to capture hotel and move up into Bravo, get a nice resupply point here. The Gazelle cannon is going to be flying over. The so-called could probably knock out at least a few of them. MiG-17 also doing a few strafing runs. But it seems like the so-called is going to be engaged. It's out of AA missiles. Might want to pull it back now before it gets destroyed. Here he's landing into the town. I believe our Marines inside. Yup. Thing just moves them up so it can really mess up infantry trying to come up the Gazelles, shooting at the BTRs. Oh, we have Estrella shooting on the move. Great AA unit because it can shoot on the move, as I just mentioned, and it fires quite fast. It doesn't really carry many missiles, only managing to carry 4 AA missiles. There's Marines holding against town against a bunch of Spetsnaz, which could be enough to really just root these guys all out. They can just get them inside a deployable zone. Delphin's dropping some napalm on the Marines. They are not in a good position at the moment. OE series going to go down these other attack helicopter Hueys from minigun and the dumbfire rockets over here. Mi-24's holding off against some infantry trying to get into his town. Yeah, commandos, we're going to get in here, but these have him immense. Probably not going to have a similar fate. In there has some reinforcements coming into the town, some AMX 13 harpoons and a Leopard 2. They're gonna drive around the other side. They have T62 being brought up from Pvt.Rick. Pact currently gaining the points at the moment. Spetsnaz holding on. Seems like not using their napalm launcher at all, but only using their machine gun. Weird. Napalm plane, probably a Delphin, trying to burn Marines up, but not really managing to hit them as they are on this side of the town. More infantry being brought up. Sanity 76 moving up a BMP2. There's more infantry. Jaguar dropping the payload on the Mi-24. It does go down. Things are being brightened up a little bit. Map pretty much evenly divided in half at the moment. As A432 really controls the middle. Well, only a few Spetsnaz here really holding them off of Echo. It doesn't really seem like he wants to capture him. Oh, he is going to actually. Spoken a little bit too soon, and CV moving up into Echo. Those Spetsnaz are in there, could probably snipe it. Moves up a little bit too close. The Marines holding off against the Spetsnaz out in the open. A Cobra firing off its rockets to finish him off. Some more units being brought up, some Tunguskis. Probably to shoot down that Cobra. More Spetsnaz and Concords being brought up. There's some more circling in the northern town here. I didn't actually manage to commit to too much. It's a decent ambush point now. If the MD troopers do drive across this road, they can probably get a few RPG shots off. Let's speed this up a little bit more. This is quite slow. It's only 1v2. Oh, did manage to knock out the CV in Echo. Very good job from Sanity. Using his Spetsnaz, very good ambush position. They're going to drive right by. Oh, they do get destroyed by a bombing run. Echo's going to be completely ours now. Seems like they're on a move in through the southern side of town. They've realised that is not the well defended flank, so probably want to take advantage of it. And they do have a resupply point in India, so they can get reinforcements here at a decent rate. Now Pact is still gaining the lead. A432 might really want to capture Alpha sometime soon. So our cannons moving up, some AMX-13 Harpoon and Chieftain Mark 10. Not really too much to say, not what's going on. Oh, never mind, we have some Russian Marines engaging the Yak Commandos here. Gary's gonna get A6 intruded, taking a few casualties. Another bombing run. Oh, that does a lot more damage. An awful lot more damage. I might be able to hold on for a little bit longer. Hopefully he doesn't drive his CV too close. He's getting some Hueys, some attack helicopter Hueys. Yeah, he is going to divert his CV, thank God for that. MiG-21S flying over. What is your target? He's going to be at CV, I think he's going to try hit CV. Oh, barely missing it. That was a close hit, yeah, a very close hit. Yeah, I can manage to secure Echo, and those Russian Marines are pretty much toast. Cat Commandos engaging T-64 BVs. Falling back a little bit, very good at ATGMs all around, stopping any APCs or armoured units moving up into the town and around the flanks as well. So he has this whole area on lockdown thanks to Shag Commandos. Eros Marines holding on. One guy left to run and only, but he does manage to get killed. We have some sneaky business from over here for Strela 2 in a forest, or would line I should actually say, and my two scouting around, bringing up some more BTRs. This area's got his Russian Marines in our town last time. The Hueys are probably going to spot him and do a bit of damage. Yup. You also have US Marines in there, so this is not going to go too round for sanity. Marines try to move up into the silo area. They do get destroyed. He's actually bringing up an Mi-24V. Do a Harrier moving up. We do have a short range AA missiles. Probably going to try and get the Mi-24 to be honest. And they are getting the recon helicopter, but not the Mi-24. Bit peculiar. He's just going to get another one out. Now trying to make a bit of an engagement over here. Concourse trying to hit the Jupiters. You have Commandos. He's trying to move into this town, but as I said, this area is in lockdown for NATO. They're doing a very good job, NATO, as he's starting to gain some more points to catch up. As they are denying Pact to secure Foxtrot, thanks to the Commandos and their ATGMs, as this is all open area, and your best way could probably get a CV into here is through this forest and hide it in this little wood line, but yeah, that's really stretching it, to be honest. I think the Pact's best idea is probably keep moving up into Echo, try to hit it. They can spawn camp it quite easily. As he's sort of doing that with his T-64As. There's a lot of infantry in here, so I want to bring a lot of anti-infantry stuff. If they do try to move up, BMPTs would probably be the best choice of action. Or moving up through the north side, which would probably be even better. There's no resupply point here, and there's not too much. The only thing being in trouble is this Cobra and a few infantry units in the town. T-64As getting bombed. Gazelles flying over. So yeah, shot down by the Mi-24. Holy crap, there's a lot of helicopters from A432 as well as Leopard. He's really been saving up his points, he seems. This is quite expensive to bring him out all at once. Seems like he is amassing all his Gazelles and Cobras. Probably going to try and move him up all together, kind of like how Pikachu like to play. Let's have some Order 1A runs moving up. Over here is still trying to make some progress, but Pact is not chipping into that town anytime soon. Vagatory, knocking out a few from Order 2 Rolands. Seems like Pact is gonna make a move onto Alpha. We do have commandos in here, and there's a lot of bombing runs. Oh god. Ouch, there goes AA support. And this is not going to go too well, it seems. Just T-62s get knocked out. The only thing left alive is T-64 which can't really take this area all by itself. Yeah, Pact are really bringing up like anti-tank tanks and the heavy tanks more like T-64 They don't need this. If they have anti-infantry stuff, because A432s, this really getting infantry and light armor, especially on the northern side. BMPTs, Afghanskis, BMP-1Ds, BMP-3s. Anything that starts for a BMP would be brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It would decimate mortars. Mortars would really help, especially if they're annoying ATGMs just everywhere. They're Spetsnaz. I've been using Spetsnaz before. If they can get a few more out, that could probably really help them dig into A432 solid defense. A432 catching up. He's almost catch up to Pact in terms of points, so he's going to be in the lead in just a minute or two. Seems like they are going to be moving up yet again. Tunguska's in tow. Where Commanders is holding on really well. We also have some Leopard 2s now, some heavy armour, it's probably seal the deal. I see against these pretty crappy T-62s, as they are pretty crap. Commandos getting destroyed. There it goes. Cobra's moving over. We're going to get a few toe shots on T-62s. But Tunguskas are in range, going to use a cannon to knock out the helicopter. There goes one, and there goes the other. A few brief bursts. Jaguars coming in. Cluster bombs. Doing a bit of damage, but not too much compared to our last one on MI8. Going to be resupplying. Order 1A run. Engaging with this ATGM, it is out of ammo. Pact really having a hard time attacking, it seems. Schmetzer's moving up in the open now, going to get destroyed. Only 9 minutes left on the clock. A432 is in the lead. I don't know if Pact can really pull this off, to be honest. He just has such a solid defense. Now he has mortars. 8 mortars, good god. To defend his realm. I think A432 is actually playing an 80s set, because I haven't seen like any like 1985 units or anything. He's been using Leopard 2s, not 2 A4s. Rolands and Mortar 2 Rolands are 80s units. Yeah, it definitely seems like he's playing an 80s deck. And he's using Ag Commandos as well. T-64's engaging at long range. Could we use that AT jams to knock out Leopard 2 if he can see him? Can he see him? Yes, he can. Just moving around here, could probably get a few good shots off at the Leopard 2 and knock him out. This is a pretty decent ATGM they have. Over here, Delphin dropping some napalm in the infantry in that little red line. 5 minutes left on the clock. I don't think too much is going to be happening. I'm just going to speed this up. Speed this up immensely, actually. Pact trying to get an attack, but ACGMs yet again. Commandoski's moving up, only 2 minutes left. Pact definitely is going to lose, and A432 really has this in the bag. Attack over here, it is not going to go too well. A6 Intruder's going to finish him off. And that is going to be a good game. A432 is demonstrating very good how to set up a defensive line and really using infantry to his advantage, holding off all the flanks with just, as I said, a crap ton of infantry. Doing very good in a 1v2 situation. Very good, actually. And yeah, This has been the RANGROOCAST. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.